御身に世界の命運がかかっております。こればかりはどう言葉を取り繕おうと変えられない現実です。
世界の命運ときたか。似たようなものは常に感じているが、率直に言ってセラフの存続につながる話か。
いいえ、そのような生じではありません。
Is Seraph going to be... Oh. Shouldn't that be more... less of a world and more like the universe then?
すなわち人類そのものを指した言葉。
So say humanity.
御身の指に輝きしレガリアにこそ月と地球上の人類とその文明すべての命運が預けられているのです。
Again, that's just... that's the universe, the galaxy, whatever, it's not the world.
ムーンセルにシステム技師として召喚された瞬間、私はその事実を知り得ました。ムーンセルがあなたへレガリアを与えたこと、ムーンセルが14000年周期のシステム更新期を迎えたこと、それらが重なったのは偶然だと。
Of course it wasn't. Is anything ever a coincidence in those fucking games? In those in anime in general? Like, if something happens, be prepared for like bad news or like a bad future, or I guess just what I'm saying is if something happens, it's gonna keep happening, basically.
また14000年か。まあ、スース分かってはいた。
御意。真実は必然そのもの。月の聖杯戦争を勝ち抜いてみせたあなたこそ14000年周期で訪れる敵との戦いに必要な存在である。
Altera is a menace of it.
ムーンセルは判断したのです。
Oh, yeah.
月の内部であれ、地球からの攻撃であれ、ムーンセルはあらゆる脅威を敵とは認識しない。あくまで干渉、接触と捉えます。しかし、そのムーンセルが唯一敵とみなすものが
Altera?
人類圏では存在しない敵。この太陽系、銀河系に存在しない敵。すなわち、外宇宙
A being from outside space itself. Now, how the fuck is that possible if everything is contained in space? This is like beyond sci-fi bullshit. It's like from inside, did you crawl out from like inside a black hole, or it? But even then, black holes are an entity within space itself. So, like, no matter how you look at it, you're being a little weird.
その名をベルバー。14000年周期でこの太陽系に現れる捕食優勢。文明を破壊する魔のほうき星。
If that was true, we wouldn't be here right now. It didn't consume and destroy all in its path, did it? Did it? We wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be here if that was true.
デルバー。やはり聞き覚えのない名前だ。
はい。これはムーンセル中枢に記録されたムーンセルのみが記録した名称です。ですが地上には一部この優勢の記録が残されています。14000年前に刻まれた警告として。
Uh-huh. So basically, whatever visions I have of that past is going to happen all over again if I don't stop it, like within the next month or like year or something or less. I still don't get how something could come from beyond the space that we know, but okay. Though it does make you think, maybe it does exist. Maybe something beyond... I read the description that you left in Discord. I'm continuing with my space talk that you can't stop me. Like, there are theories that eventually everything will explode and be dead, and all that will be left is death of the universe, you know that? It's very fucking existential, but kinda couldn't help but watch that video, and now I am wondering what would happen. Oh yeah, okay, we're in the same boat then. Yeah, it's so weird. Everything eventually will just become black holes that black hole each other until they kind of not really explode, but they all like cause something that then dies out and becomes infinite darkness, and everything stops to exist forever. So it's like it's so long from now, though. It's yeah, I'm sorry, I'll continue with the game. I'll stop talking. I'm just chewing everyone's ear about that.
ベルバーはムーンセルを通過する際、ムーンセル内部をハッキングし、その記録を奪っていったといいます。そのため、ムーンセル
I can't look at Archimedes and take him seriously because, for those who don't know, from TF2, there is the medic, and the medic has pet pigeons, white pigeons. And one of them is called Archimedes, and yeah, in Meet the Medic, Archimedes I think is like explodes from someone's ribcage or something, and the medic is like shoo Archimedes, not now, bad Archimedes, and I'm like, that's all I can think about is that this guy over here, like. This guy over here, that he is a menacing, bratty white pigeon now.
いえ、それだけを守ることに専念したからこそ、かろうじて人類。
今回もその保証はない。いいえ、ムーンセルは管理の怪物。たとえ使われない記録であろうと。
しかり。そのためにムーンセルは対ベルバー用の防護策を考案した。ムーンセルはただ観測するだけのもの。故に、たとえ外敵が再来すると予測していても、自らを強化、改造することはできない。
Oh, I see. So the moon cell is basically just an overseer.
まったく、これはムーンセルの宿話と言えます。この偉大な神の目は、自身より強いものは呼び出せても。自身を強くすることはできない。そんなムーンセルが考案した防護策がレガリアシステムだった。自身はベルバーのハッキングに備え、中枢を完全に閉鎖し、自閉状態に入る。どのような外敵が
How to say no? Yeah, I don't know what it means. I'm sorry. This has been a little beyond sci-fi for me right now.
捕食優勢の特性から考えるに。その攻撃性は前回より増している可能性が高い。守りだけでは突破されるかもしれない。そのためには中枢の外、壁の外でムーンセルの代わりにセラフを守るものが必要。
We're talking space.
ベルバーが太陽系
We're getting lectured. This is a astrology class? I don't know if it is. Well, what class was teaching space and stuff? Because in school we didn't have that. We had chemistry, we had biology, and we had I forgot how it's called in English. Let me Google it. It's all like similar, but space wasn't science for you? Oh, we didn't have that. We personally didn't have that great time, so. Oh yeah. So biology, chemistry, and physics. We were taught physics instead. So there was no space for us. I guess physics is kind of relating to space if you go deep enough. But for like high school, we were just like taught like things like force and you know uh, the why things hit harder, blah blah. For you that was middle school. For us it was high school. Wait, actually, you Americans call middle school grades 7 to 9, 7 to 8. No, what's middle school? Elementary school is grades 1 to 6, and high school is 7 to 12. That's how we call it. We don't have middle school. Some people, like in an official way, like to call grades 7 and 8 something akin to middle school, but not exactly middle school. Oh wow, okay. I see. So it's a bit closer to that, I guess, but yeah, elementary is 1 to 6, and high school is technically 7 to 12. So we only made it to 9th grade. On the very first day of 9th grade, we dropped out. We decided that we had fucking enough due to IRL stuff. And we never went to school again. And during grades 7 and 8, yeah, there was biology, there was chemistry, and thus physics. We only really managed to study biology and a small ounce of chemistry before we were supposed to reach physics at grade 9, because at our school was fucking weird, okay? I'm sorry that I'm not playing the game, by the way. We're talking now, fuck you. In our school, it was like the whole you I don't know, it's selective memory. It's memory of things that made us happy because we were actually happy to study and go to school, and then the small details, like I wouldn't be able to tell you anything about like chemistry or biology pretty much, but I do remember how classes worked. Now every class, like every grade, like grade 7, it had 2 to 4 different groups of classes. Like a class was 30 kids. So there was 7-1, sorry, no. There was 7A, 7B, 7C, and 7D. And every one of those had 30 kids in it. And instead of being a normal fucking school and teaching all the kids the same material, no, that would not fly there. No, that does not work there, okay? What I did is mix kids from all 4 classes. Just like grab random kids from every class to make a new class, a hybrid. And that hybrid class would learn one topic, while the other hybrid class would learn another topic, and vice versa. And every time a semester would pass, the groups would switch subjects. I don't know why do that? Why do that? Just teach everyone the same exact topics or something. It's so weird. We didn't even get a choice. It's not like even, okay, those kids want to start with chemistry, so they will be in this group. Those kids want to start with biology, so they will start in this group. No, it was all random picked by the teachers. It's so weird. So yeah, I remember that, but I don't remember what I ate yesterday. The teachers, even here, they're overworked and underpaid, but here it's not that bad. I heard in America it's like an actual fucking human nightmare. It's low-key human right violations over there, but it is better here. And it's kind of visible because the teachers are actually making bonds with the class, and they actually care about the kids, and they offer to help if they see someone is struggling and stuff like that. Like, yeah, things happen where the teacher is like, hey, I didn't have enough time to check everyone's exams. It will have to wait another week. I'm doing it on my off time. Yeah, that sadly still happens, but um, but they do seem happier at work, and they seem happier to help, which means it can't be that bad. Oh my god, I sound like I'm shaming teachers. I'm really not. I'm just saying that, like, if I was forced to work off time all the time or overtime and for no pay, I won't be as enthusiastic to like reach out to a child that is struggling and help them. Because I would be too busy to be like, oh my god, I hate this fucking job. Why can't you just fucking get it? But they seemed like they were doing well in my opinion, so yeah, back to the game, by the way. I rented for 10 minutes. I literally forgot that physics exists. That's how bad it is. You're like, you remember things so well, and I'm like, I forgot physics is a subject in school.
の知的生命体を要する世界の守護、この洋蘭の世界を守る大役なのです。
為政者ではなく世の戦いの王であるというのだな。それは貴様の
Physics, like, oh, gravity and applying force to things, like
無論後者です。そして
why doesn't it hurt? Yeah. So it's like, why does it hurt to punch something dense when it doesn't hurt to punch something that isn't dense? Like, why does it hurt less to punch a pillow than punching a wall? Well, a wall has a broader surface, which means it has a larger surface, yeah, and it is made of a thicker material that is able to technically, every time you punch something, the force of your punch creates, like, oh my god, it's so hard to explain those things in English. I'm sorry, English is my third language. For those who are lurking, because I see you people lurking there on the side. When something is being applied force to, like a punch to the wall, the force and the speed and the strength that you use to punch the wall basically echoes, I guess, kind of like echoes into the wall, and then the wall reflects directly at you. And because your fist is made of a softer material usually, and it has a smaller surface, the impact hurts more, because the bigger the surface, the better the damage spreads across it, right? But if your fist is so small against like a metal door, you are going to break something probably, or like at least sprain it, because the force will go deeper against you. That's like number one physics basically. Yeah, cartoons do that. They show like how the pain goes through the. Yeah, so it's what the rule is very easy to remember when you tell yourself whatever damage you try to inflict, it will be mirrored directly back at you. So if you punch a pillow is not dense at all, right? A pillow is very soft and the surface is usually pretty small, so nothing will happen. The damage that you inflict is greater than the density of the pillow. I suppose, yeah. Kagune do depend on density, because Kagune are technically liquid muscles that the ghoul itself sharpens and solidifies at will when they actually want to do something with it. It's a liquid that comes out of the skin, and it seems to be soft enough to not break any skin, to not injure, or the injury is so small that it heals immediately, and it's all fluid until like a real muscle, you know, when you just lift your arm, it's a normal, it's soft, you can like squish your bicep and stuff. But if you flex it and then you try, it's a little harder, especially if you work out, you know? So that's basically how Kagune work. They're fluid until you flex it, and then it becomes a fully dense, yeah. Anyways, sorry, I know there is a game in the background. Finally, we were speaking about how I never find any topics to talk about and involve the audience and stuff, and suddenly I actually managed to find a loophole into talking about stuff. The moment I started playing a game I like. It is a science stream now. I will be honest though, I'm not a good scientist, because our science classes, all three of them, started when we really started skipping classes because of the IRL stuff. So we barely remember anything. Most of the things that we know about biology and chemistry is actually self-taught, so it's really I can't teach something I'm really not good at. Like, it would be easier if it was at least in my native tongue, but this is English, so it's an extra obstacle. Don't use the Kisama word on him. I can also teach a little bit of Japanese, like a tiny bit, like literally 1% of Japanese. Oh, don't use the Kisama word on him. He's a good boy. He's just doing his job. I mean, he has no reason to lie. Don't be so dramatic. Again, he wasn't really doubting you, he was just doing his job. Don't wave your sword in front of me. Hoshiboshi, I heard that term before from Honkai Star Rail.
とえ彼方より飛来する敵であろうと、奏者と民とを守り、これに打ち勝つ。ムーンセルに言われずとも成し得てみせよう。
見事。
It's not that impressive. She's good at talking. That's really it.
見事なまでの宣言、感服の極み。東大のムーンセルシステム技師として私は最
I don't trust his face at all. He looks so much like Otomine to me. Ah.
私は嬉しい。これでようやく本当の戦いが始められる。我らが信号の敵は
He's like a nice Kotomine, I guess.
ムーンセルを破壊する魔のほうき星。
The art style reminds me of him a little bit too much. Okay, we can actually play the game now and finish with the science. Oh, no, Gawain has a side story. Okay, oh my god, we have more talk to go through. This is the woes of playing visual novels, and this is why I never play visual novels. I just don't care enough. I'm only doing this because this is Fate, so I'm actually interested for a change, but I legit don't get people who, the majority of them, like of the games they play, involve visual novels or heavy storytelling. It's like, it's so exhausting. I get it, it's kind of like a book, and I really love books. Like, look at my fucking model. It's fucking Kaneki Ken. He's a bookworm. His whole life depends on books, but something about the visual novels is so boring to me. Maybe because they're supposed to be like, they're passed off as games. They're like video games. And I'm like, no, video game to me is beating things up and killing things and completing quests and getting serotonin from picking up loot and upgrading my gear and blah blah blah. And it's like, you can't tell me that reading text and sometimes making a choice that will likely get me the bad ending is a video game. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get roasted by the visual novel fan people, but I can't get behind it. Nero, it's not that difficult. She did say it's her job, it's not her passion. She doesn't want to do this, and she needs to. And embodiment of the planet? The third one. I mean, it's not wrong. I don't know why my bot increased for that, because it's true. She is a digital life form. No, she's the fuck not. I do not believe she can be a physical life form. Not physical, digital life form at this point. She's beyond. What did you do? Did you start cracking it on repeat again? Do I want to break your neck? What did I say about applying force? I'm staring at you, just so you know. You need to be careful, huh? Not with this face? I'm staring at you. Don't overcrack your neck. No! You need to stop or the spinal fluid will leak into your mouth again. You forgot, huh? Okay, good boy now. There we go.
サーバントなのだ。3人目の奏者との間に契約を交わして。
I should have made a loud sniffing noise like I'm sniffing you because we're prey now.
破壊の申し子のように振る舞いながらも人間に理解を示すのは3人目の奏者と契約している影響であろうか。しかし
You're surely behaving like
破
one.
壊か。しかしどうにも世の胸に引っかかってしまう。あの者の言葉と気配、いや全てに対して違和感があるのだ。
Man, I miss playing Fate Grand Order so much. Maybe I need to crack. Maybe I need to buy a phone just to crack it, the device, and play Fate Grand Order again. Maybe I have to do that. Maybe I need to consider that. New content added. Okay. Ooh, that would be nice. What do we have? Oh, but that's good too. Oh, fuck. I like the item drops. Oh, all of these are so good. Man. Oh, this is Alteria. I cannot confuse this silhouette.
神王の凛々しさに当てられてつい心機一転などと勇ましく口にした私ですが、出陣にはいささか時間がありますので疑問点などをお聞きください。何しろ私が活躍できる数少ない見せ場です。誠心誠意お答えしましょう。
Oh, I don't want to ask you anything.
そうですか。残念ですが仕方ありません。
No, it's not personal. No, I didn't mean to hurt you. I want to get shit done. I'm sorry.
では私も結論に入りますが、今後は詳しいことは知らずとも。
No, he thinks I don't want to listen to him.
最後にあなたにとって重要なことをお伝えします。
Okay.
覚えておいででしょうか。ムーンセル中枢における王権登録作業の折出現した。
I do want to listen to him just on subjects I'm interested in. I don't care about the planet and stuff like that.
おそらく捕食優勢ベルバーの一部。
As you see, I'm listening to him just fine about this.
地球と月を滅亡寸前まで追い込んだ巨神と思われます。
A self-made titan. What the fuck does that mean? I'm so... I didn't. I'm sorry.
巨神？ベルバーは優勢ではなかったのか？
Ha! It was worthless to listen to him anyway.
ベルバーとて優勢。惑星に衝突しては自らも損壊する。14000年前に使用された戦兵がその巨神なのでしょう。この巨神は未明領域で眠っていたと
I
思
give
われ
myself a shorter fate.
優勢の接近で目を覚ました。そういうのだな。
Oh.
はい。とはいえ、すでにムーンセルに敗れ瀕死だったものです。未明領域の闇の中でようやく存命できるほどの。
What's a Zero Dark? See, I would listen about Zero Dark. What's a Zero Dark?
ベルバーは新しい戦兵を欲しがった。再接近しつつあるベルバーは未明領域に残された分身巨神を利用して襲撃を行ったのでしょう。 そしてレガリア継承の準備を進めていた私を襲い、彼の電脳体を3つに引き裂いた。精神と魂は何とか私が逃がしましたが、肉体は転移させられなかった。
Okay, so the body is within enemy
巨神
hands.
は崩壊したものの、敵はマスターを獲得し、ムーンセル内で自由に活動できるもの。
Hey, that's not the best of news, honestly.
サーバントを召喚することに成功した。それがあの白い英霊アルテラ。彼女は地球の生命であり
She
ながら
doesn't seem evil to the
組みした
core.
悪鬼です。
She's capable of choosing mercy, and an evil person doesn't do that unless they get a kick out of it, which she clearly didn't. She seems very sorrowful and dead inside and like sad. I am more inclined to think that she's just doing her fucking job, you know?
肉体は捉えられ、強引にマスターとして利用されているのです。
Yeah, I do believe that part.
まあよい。あやつが我が奏者を捕らえていることは明白だ。世も念のために尋ねよう。レガリアを取り戻し、ここにいる奏者と3人目とを統合すれば。
はい、まず間違いなくキャスターによって
Okay, we're actually fighting her this
行方不
time.
明ではありますが、アルテラのレガリアと一体となっている肉体があれば消え去ることはありません。ご安心ください。
その場合、魂はどうなる？再統合にあたって呼び寄せられたりはするのか？
呼び寄せられるでしょう。現在分かれ独立しているのは三すくみ状態だからです。
Well, yeah, that's how every being is supposed to be.
精神と肉体が一つになればその器に決定します。となれば残る魂は
Oh no, this is actually Legends right now. I'm gonna fucking scream.
なるほど。より強いものに引き寄せられるということだな。だが、それを魂が拒んだ場合、どうなる？
拒むことはできません。精神と肉体が一つになった時点で残りの一つは統合されるのです。
Wrong. It just means that the body and the mind will fucking die because it has no fucking soul. That could, like, ask every dead person that is buried somewhere out there. They don't have their souls, do they? Yeah.
そうですね。それは面白い
The fun, isn't it?
3要素のどれかが不慮の事故で消滅した場合、それは他の2要素のどれかに統合されます。例えばの話、魂がキャスターによって殺されたとしましょう。ですが新たな魂の要素が肉体に宿り、三位一体はなされます。引き裂かれる前にあった魂の記録が復元されるのです。ですので極論として精神と魂が何者かに殺害された場合、それらの要素は肉体に戻ります。アルテラは神王とキャスターを倒し殺害すれば自然と万全のマスターを手に入れられる。
Yeah, she's basically trying to Lego him. It's okay.
その点
I'm not gonna be a Lego piece.
肉体の奏者を抑えているアルテラが有利ということか。だがよい。魂であれ肉体であれ、どちらか片方を取り戻せば奏者は助かるのだ。しかし、小アルギツネに続いて星よりの使者とは
Yeah, we had quite a leap there, didn't we? We had quite the leap from like Rakia to like Robert, I guess.
キャスターはまだよい。獣であろうと奏者の魅力からは逃れられるものではないからな。しかしよりによ
What?
って星か。星に求められるとは。なぜそんなにモテモテなのだ奏者よ。
Oh, we shouldn't be doing the bullying. We shouldn't do the bullying, huh? Is there some fucking issue? Ah! Don't make me eat you. Yeah, I thought so. That's a fair question. I can understand Saber's concern. But there are bigger issues at stake. We've gone from a serious discussion to a chat about love. You can see Archimedes is trying to force a friendly smile. Saber, it's time to focus, don't you think?
若いというのはいいことですね。ですが、
You say that enough, do you?
の準備をしましょう。好きだの嫌いだのの話になり。
Also, I'm in character right now, so fuck you. You're lucky this model doesn't have a tongue. I would lick you so fast.
今は時間を無駄にできる状況ではありません。その手の話はアルテラを倒した後になさるのがよろしいかと。
I will get a Viroid model that is capable of taking out the tongue one day, so don't you worry. Don't you worry.
旗の聖女、この上ない難敵だったが、こたびもなんとか勝利したな、奏者よ。いかなる理由があっての行動だったのか。まあよい。いくらかの予想であればつくというもの。当の本人にな。
Why did camera
そうで
angle?
あろう。アルテラ。
Yes, I will, I think. Oh, hello. That's my room.
気配を読み取ったか。鋭いな。
3度目ともなれば嫌でも気づく。とかく貴様の気配は独特ゆえな。まあよい。今は真っ先に問いただすことがある。聖女は邪悪の優勢に組みしたか。いな、そうではあるまい、アルテラよ。貴様だ。貴様が貴様であるがゆえにルーラーはそちらについたのであろう。
何を言うかと思えば当然のことを問うな。お前は自分の言葉を理解しているのか。お前が戦った2機は我が軍神の剣によって従わせたまでのこと。
自分の言葉を理解していないのは貴様の方だな。
The sparks flying from Saber's meteoric blade as it clashes with the sword of Mars. The surge of energy as Saber swings. The vast reserves of mana. Reserve. Oh my god, I'm not reading well. I think I've spoken too much, and it has come to an end. Twice before, Altera drove Saber back. This time, Saber stands her ground. Is there some deeper meaning, deeper hidden power within the regalia? Is it some untapped reserve in Saber's nature? Perhaps it's simply the result of all her training. All that aside, will Saber unleash the core of her passionate fire? I don't even need to ask. The arcs of her sword paints a picture as beautiful as a blossoming sun? Really? Sun? Okay, my reading is going off the rails. Maybe I'm getting tired.
誰であれ、私の正面に立つことはない。だというのに、面白い戦い方をするのだな。滅びを回避するために戦いながら、滅びそのものを否定しない。真紅のセイバー。舞い散るために生まれた花か。絶え間のない炎のようだ。
当然だ。世は滅びを嫌うのではない。醜いものが嫌いなだけだ。
いや遅い。
どんな騎手にも同日か。実力で聖女たちを従えたと豪語するだけはある。倒すべき敵ではあるが称賛は送る。世が認めよう。今貴様は最高の剣士に違いない。だが勘違いするでないぞ。今だけだ。世とて負けっぱなしではない。 その気になればすぐに追い抜くのだからな。アルテラ、貴様なぜ笑う？いや、言い直すぞ。何を楽しんでいる？
It does look like Altera's enjoying this. That's why I can't help but think there must be something human about her. Despite being powerful enough to embody the destructive will of an entire planet, she feels something. She enjoys something. I sense that she has the same feelings as us.
笑う私が？
そうだ。何を喜ぶアルテラ。破壊だけが貴様の本分だと言ったが、世はまだ貴様に破壊されてはいないぞ。
確かにその通りだ。お前は私に破壊されてはいないし、
I think she's not human, but she's learning to be human, maybe.
そればかりか。笑っている。
本当だとも。鏡を見て確かめるがよい。だがその本心はどちらなのだ？敵を追い詰めることが快感なのか、戦う相手がいることが嬉しいのか、どうなのだ？
決まっている。敵を追い詰め蹂躙するのが私の意味だ。私になすすべのないお前の苦しみよこそ私が望むものに他ならない。だが笑うなんてありえない。だって今まで一度もできなかったのに。
Yeah, she's developing human feelings. That's kind of scary. It's like the Terminator learning to love.
鏡と言ったな、セイバー。いいだろう。鏡ぐらいなら私のマイルームにだってあるはずだ。私は違うはずだ。人のような機能はない。それを急いで確かめないと。
何？本当に見に行くやつがあるか？こら、戻ってこい。勝負せよ。なんという遊びの効かない性格か。次に会う時が猶予の終わりだと。
Yeah, she did say 3 times the charm, you'll fucking die.
しかしマイルームにまで乗り込んでくるとは油断も隙もあったものではないな。まったく入浴中であればどうするつもりだったのか。時と場所を選ばぬあやつの行動、アルテラも焦っているのかもしれんな。戦いを重ねるにつれみなぎる気力、高まる集中力、世が本気を出せば限界など日々更新。最高傑作は常に最新作のごとしだ。
She's being grandiose about it as always, but I know exactly what she means.
まあ仮に入浴中に戦いを挑まれた場合、それはそれで別の戦いが始まるのだが、どちらが黄金
I'm afraid it's her because her body is already always on display. So she kind of wins that one like by default, you know? Even though I can see her panties from here.
そして不思議なことだが奏者よ、奏者よ、その好きなのはどういう意味か。まさかとは懸念していたが、そなたクールビューティーも好みなのか？
No, it's not.
悔しいがしなやかさという点でアルテラ目の主体はよう上回る。
Let's not talk about your flexibility. I no.
だが世だって黄金比で引けは取らぬ。あやつよりグラマーだしな。
Oh. Looks like we're going to battle.